With so many games releasing every week, it's getting a bit difficult to finish all of them. I just don't have the time anymore, man. Today, I figured I would focus on the mainline Mario franchise, telling you what games you should or shouldn't complete. Some Mario games are worth going the extra mile, while others just aren't worth the trouble. Alright, here we go. The very first Super Mario Bros. Game is actually a fairly short game nowadays, but when it was released in 1985, it was actually considered a very long game. Anyways, in order to beat this one, you just have to, well, play all of the levels. There's a bunch of shortcuts that allow you to clear it in less than 30 minutes, but if you're going to go for the full completion, you're gonna want to play every single level. And to be honest, it's well worth it. Most levels have unique twists and it's worth it to play them all. Plus, it won't take you too long. After defeating Bowser, you can get a second quest that features harder enemies, but I consider this as a new game plus type of deal. So just play it if you feel like it. It is not required for 100% completion. Next up is the infamous Super Mario Bros. 2 from Japan, known here as Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. And well, this one is something. It features more worlds, but they are so difficult to beat. This game can get super frustrating real quick with its unfair difficulty, the blind jumps you have to make, and the invisible blocks scattered everywhere just to troll you. To be honest, this one is just a bad experience from beginning to end, and when you think you're done by finally beating Bowser in World 8-4, well, the game throws a curveball at you and gives you 5 more worlds. So yeah, 20 more painful levels. This game just isn't worth beating at all, so it is not worth going for the full completion either. Super Mario Bros. 2 is next, and this one features 7 worlds with 3 levels in each, except for the 7th one, meaning there's a total of 20 levels. And to be honest, they're all actually quite fun to play. There are grassy levels, desert levels, ice and snow levels, and a bunch of caves to explore. Plus, 20 levels ain't that bad. There's no collectibles or anything that is required to 100% complete the game, so yeah, I actually recommend you fully beat this one. It is a short game and well worth it. Speaking of, the next game is Super Mario Bros. 3, and this one is just fantastic. Every level is worth playing. Well, almost. I can't say I'm a big fan of World 7 Pipeline, it's a bit weird, but still, you want to play the game from beginning to end. It might be tempting to use the warp whistles to quickly get to the final world, but that would mean skipping all of the good stuff. The world with giant Koopa Troopas, the ice world with the mysterious cool music, or even that world where you start on the floor and end up on top of clouds in the sky. Yeah, they went all out with this game. I cannot stress this enough. Play this one and beat it 100%. You won't regret it. Super Mario Land on the Game Boy is a very short game and can be beaten in less than an hour. It doesn't make it a bad game per se, just a very simple one. It does feature 2 levels taking place inside of some vehicles, so that's pretty neat. But yeah, no secret warp pipes, no secret exits, no collectible, nothing. So should you beat this one? Yeah, it's only gonna take like an hour. Come on, you can do it. Super Mario World is my childhood game, so it holds a special place in my heart. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie, I played this one multiple times, and I also 100% completed every single time. To beat this one, you'll need to find all 96 exits, which includes finding all of the secret exits, warp stars, and also beating the special zone, a secret world featuring some very tricky stages. This game is just so fun, and the Cape Feather is one of the best power-ups ever created. all of the bosses are super fun to beat, although they're way too easy in my opinion. Beating the special world will change the color of the world map and also change a couple enemies, which is actually pretty cool, even if it is completely useless. I can only recommend you fully beat this game because of how fun it is. Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins is one heck of a sequel to the first Game Boy game. First off, it features a world map and a bunch of cool themed worlds. This one where you explore a giant Mario robot tower thingy is just so original. I love it! To 100% complete this game, you need to beat all 31 stages, and that includes finding some secret ones, which can be tricky at first, but if you need so, just get a guide and that will help you out. Beating 31 stages won't take that long, and most stages are well worth the time you'll spend playing them, so yeah, I do recommend you fully beat this one. I'm not gonna spend too long talking about Super Mario 64 because it is one of the most played games of all time, so pretty much everyone knows how to 100% complete this one. Just get all 120 stars, that's it! You do need 70 stars to beat Bowser, so if you're gonna get that many, why not go the extra mile and get 50 more, eh? I have to admit that getting the 100 coin star can be a bit boring, but you only have to do it 15 times, so it's not too bad. Except for the Rainbow Ride one. Yeah, that one, I hate it. Still, I do recommend you 100% that game, as you'll get the best reward ever! A meeting on top of Princess Peach's castle with the one and only Yoshi! And then he'll just jump to his death in the waterfall and disappear forever. Okay, maybe the reward kinda sucks. Super Mario Sunshine is next, and well, this one kinda works like Mario 64. You play levels, you collect shine sprites, and eventually you get to defeat Bowser. The levels are pretty similar to one another, mostly taking place on islands and beaches, but they do manage to be pretty different anyways. I mean, one features a whole amusement park, and one has a haunted hotel, so that's pretty cool. The thing is, if you want to 100% complete the game, you will have to collect a couple blue coins. And by a couple, I mean 240. Yeah, this is just not that fun. Those coins are scattered all over the place, and without a strategy guide, well, finding them forces you to explore every little corner of every single level multiple times, because some of those blue coins are locked in to a certain shine sprite. I can hardly recommend you get them all. It's just not worth it. It's tedious, takes forever, and the reward you get is a picture on the credit screen. So yeah, this is just not worth the trouble. Time for new Super Mario Bros. DS on the DS, and this one features 8 different worlds and every single level features 3 star coins to collect. To be fair, this is a game that's a bit on the shorter side, so having collectibles to find is actually a great thing. The game also features secret exits and bonus levels you unlock by spending the star coins you collect, so it's actually worth getting them all. I'm gonna be honest, this is one of my favorite games in the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise, so I can only recommend that you fully complete this one. Next up is Super Mario Galaxy, and if you've been watching me in the past, you know I love this game to death. It's in my top 5 games of all time for sure. All of the levels are masterpieces, the music is phenomenal, the gameplay is sharp, I just love everything about this game. Obviously, you think I'll tell you that 100% completing the game is worth it. I mean, I praise the game so much, so I have to tell you that, right? Well, surprisingly, no, that is not what I'll tell ya. Let me explain. If you want to beat the game, you need 60 power stars, which is not that much. Once you defeat Bowser, you'll have 60 more to collect. And, well, do it! Yeah, do that! It's worth every single second you'll spend doing it. The thing is, once you get 120 stars, you will unlock Super Luigi Galaxy. which is just the same game, but with you playing as Luigi instead. You might argue that this doesn't count for 100% completion, but the truth is, it does. If you get 120 stars a second time, you will unlock star number 121 for both Mario and Luigi, and beating it will give you 2 different pictures. And well, it is not worth it. Getting 120 stars with Mario is more than enough. So yeah, do not 100% that one unless you really want to play the game twice in a row. Time for new Super Mario Bros. Wii, and this one features 8 new worlds and a special World 9 that you unlock by gathering all of the star coins. Once again, this game can be quite short if you just beat the levels, so having to go out of your way to explore the pipes to find secret exits and the star coins is well worth it. Plus, this game can be played with 3 other friends, so it allows you to share the fun with your buddies. I do recommend you 100% complete this game. It takes a while, but never does it become tedious or painful. It's just pure joy from beginning to end. Super Mario Galaxy 2 always felt more of an expansion pass to me. It is just more Super Mario Galaxy, and that's actually a good thing. Just like the first game in the series, this one features 120 different power stars, and collecting those is just very fun and very worth your time. As opposed to the first game, you won't have to beat it again playing as Luigi. No, instead the game will unlock 120 green power stars. And these ones are scattered here and there in the classic levels, but they're hidden in places you wouldn't normally visit. To be fair, they're not that fun to collect. I would compare this to the blue coins, meaning that you can technically go ahead and look for them and have fun, but it's probably gonna get old real fast. Sadly, you need to collect them all to unlock the final galaxy, so I just cannot recommend you beat this one 100%. That final Grandmaster level might be super fun, but it is not worth all of the extra hours you'll have to put in to get there. Super Mario 3D Land is the next game we'll be playing today, and well, I'ma be honest, this one is fun, but 100% completing it can be a bit tedious. Let me explain. There's 5 different things you can do that will give out a star on your save file, and if you want to 100% complete the game, you technically have to get 5 stars on your save file. Getting the first star is worth it, as it means beating the game. And well, the game is fun, so you should totally beat it. After clearing the first 8 worlds, the game will give you 8 more special worlds. Yup, double the fun. And I'm gonna be honest, beating those 8 extra worlds is also well worth it. The levels are really well made and they're super fun to play. Each level contains 3 star medals you can get, which are exactly like the star coins in the new Super Mario Bros. Series. And once more, yeah, get those as well, it's fun! Now, for the 2 remaining stars, you have to beat Special World 8-Bowser and also World 8-Bowser number 2 a second time, which is okay I guess, but my problem is with the way to obtain the final star. You have to grab the top of every gold pole in every single level in the game as Mario, and then as Luigi. Yup, that means playing all 96 levels twice, and if you end up missing the top of the flagpole, well, you gotta do it again. This is just not that fun, okay? And by the time you do all of that, you'll be completely done with 3D Land and will want nothing to do with it. New Super Mario Bros. 2 is probably the weakest one of the bunch. This game isn't that original and features the same type of levels we've been used to from the franchise. And being themed around coins, well, if you want to 100% complete this game, you'll have to get tons of coins. And I'm just gonna quickly tell you what to do if you want to get the perfect ending. You will need 9,999,999 coins, which takes forever to get. It is not worth it, okay? Just don't do it. Play the game, beat Bowser, and then move on to the next one. You'll thank me later. Thankfully, the Wii U version, New Super Mario Bros. U, is actually way more fun to play and to complete. The levels are original, you can play with 3 friends, the new power-ups are cool, and having a big world map like Super Mario World is actually quite welcome. In order to fully beat the game, you will need to beat Bowser, to find every secret exit, to get all of the star coins, and to also beat the Superstar Road, as well as catching Nabbit all 7 times. And well, if you play the game normally, you'll end up clearing most of these objectives in your basic playthrough. So yeah, I do recommend you 100% complete that one. And also the new Super Luigi U DLC, it's super good! And don't forget about the challenges, they are actually super fun! Being some sort of spiritual successor to 3D Land, well, Mario 3D World features a lot of the things that made 3D Land fun, but also a lot of the things that made 3D Land not worth 100% completing. Let me explain. If you want to fully clear it, you'll need to beat the game and defeat Meowser, which is something you should do. The levels are varied and super fun. They also contain 3 green stars, which you'll want to collect as well, and every single level has a hidden stamp. That's a bonus collectible, and I enjoyed finding them all. After you beat Bowser, you'll unlock a couple extra worlds, and the levels they feature are well worth your time as well. What isn't worth your time is the final step for 100% completion. You'll need to grab the top of the flagpole in every single level. As Mario, as Luigi, as Toad, as Peach, and as Rosalina! Excuse me? You want me to play every single level 5 times? Are you nuts? Who would do that? Well, me, I did it. But now I can tell you that it truly wasn't worth it and I just wasted all of my time. So don't do what I did, okay? Stay away from this. I'ma be honest, I don't really know what to tell you about Super Mario Maker, as the game doesn't actually feature a single player story mode. It has a bunch of sample stages which are fun to play, but the real fun from this game was playing the levels you could find online when the service worked. Oh, well, you know what I can tell you? Well, before the game was actually shut down, there was a collective of people online called Team 0%, and their goal was to make sure every single level that was uploaded online was beaten before the game was shut down. And well, they did it! So yeah, this game was actually 100% completed by the internet! Good job, everyone! Super Mario Run features a World Tour mode, and it includes a bunch of fun levels and some special coins to collect. The pink, purple, and black ones, and I would say that I actually had fun collecting these, just not all of them. This being a mobile game, well, it is limited and can get repetitive real quick, which is why I can hardly recommend you fully beat this one. It's a toilet game, let's be honest. If you poop a lot, I guess go for the 100% completion, but if you don't poop a lot, just don't. Man, I can't believe Super Mario Odyssey is 7 years old. I really wish Nintendo would release the successor to the Nintendo Switch packed in with a new 3D Mario title. I need it! In the meantime, well, should you 100% complete Odyssey? Well, let's see. In order to beat this one, you need to beat the game and then find all 880 moons, which is actually well worth it. Some of those last moons to get are super difficult and challenging, and I love that. The thing is, if you want to get the maximum amount of moons, which is 999, you'll need to purchase 119 from the Crazy Cap stores, which will require a lot of coins and a lot of farming, and that's actually less fun. But the thing is, if you want to get this little star on your save file, you'll also need to collect 52 captures, 55 costumes, 43 souvenirs, and 82 music tracks. And well, this is getting a bit ridiculous, especially the costumes. Some of them are super expensive, forcing you to farm coins in the Luigi balloon game. And well, farming coins is not exactly what I like to do the most. For that reason, I just can't recommend you 100% complete that one. Super Mario Maker 2 features a story mode. Rejoice! We have something to beat even if we don't hop online. The story mode in this game features a bunch of different jobs you have to take, and each job is a level in a way. There are no collectibles to get in these levels, and just beating them is all you need to do really. There's 120 levels, which is quite a lot, but most of them are actually super fun and enjoyable, so I do recommend you play them all. In the World Hub, you'll meet other creatures that will also give you special jobs, and you'll also want to play those. All in all, yes, I recommend you 100% complete the story mode. It is well worth it. Bowser's Fury is the bonus game that was added to the Switch version of 3D World, and well, it's actually pretty fun, but it is sadly on the shorter side. In order to beat the game, you need 50 cat shines, and once Bowser is done for, you'll have to collect 50 more, and that's it. 100 cat shines and you're done. This will only take you a couple hours, meaning that yes, I do recommend you 100% complete that one. It doesn't take that long, and it is just fun from beginning to end. Last but not least is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And wow, what a ride this game is! It's like a breath of fresh air after the 4 new Super Mario Bros. Game we previously got. The Wonder transformations in this one are just out of this world, and the game never stops being crazy. It also features a special world with crazy difficult levels, so yeah, you definitely want to clear this one as well. If you want to get all of the medals on your save file required for 100% completion, you will need to collect all of the flower coins, all of the Wonder Seeds, all of the badges, all of the standees, and you'll need to grab the top of every flagpole. But only with one character this time around. Whew, imagine having to grab it with every single character the game features. That'd be gross. No, for real, the game's requirements here are pretty fair and no grinding is required, which is why I say you should totally go for it. There you go, I hope I helped you pick what Mario games you should spend all your time on and the ones you might want to skip. Do you agree with my list? Well, let me know in the comments section. As for me, well, I guess I'll see you in the next video, so subscribe to the channel and see you there. Bye!